of today, we have a hint of fung.
Thanks for all your patience. Years apart, meals together, share eat is our app. Our goal is to bridge intergenerational gaps through storytelling and food sharing. So to start off, this is our How Might We question. How might we combat loneliness and social isolation in older and young adults by facilitating intergenerational interaction through a mobile app? We came up with these two populations of older and young adults based on our secondary research, which indicated real clinical consequences of loneliness and social isolation. For example, a 64% increased chance of clinical dementia among lonely individuals, and in young adults, we noticed that 41.9% of college students felt too depressed to function. So our key insights from our research were that eating alone is actually scientifically proven to be linked with unhappiness, and that social interaction in person can mitigate loneliness. And most importantly, intergenerational interaction benefits both groups, both older and younger people. So our main challenges were loneliness, the intergenerational divide, and community.
So this is Betty. She's an older adult. She recently moved into a senior home. She lives pretty far away from her family, and she feels pretty socially isolated. And this is Jeremy. He is a new college student from out of state. He doesn't really have a community yet, but he's looking for one. So enter Share Eat. It's a platform that allows for the building of community between Betty and Jeremy, and brings out what makes us most human, connection. So here's a little bit about the app. So Betty is feeling a bit lonely, so she decides to join our platform. She talks a little bit about what she likes to cook, her interests, and builds out her profile. And after that, she is matched with Jeremy. And they are matched on the basis of liking similar foods, having similar interests, and being available at the same time. They're able to chat on our chat interface and coordinate when to meet up. And they meet up, they share stories, they cook a meal, and they realize that a lot of their challenges are shared and that they're able to support each other through those challenges. They also realize that they have a lot of similar interests and want to meet up again later to discuss those.
So in terms of some key features of our app that we wanted to highlight, with the chatbot feature, we've incorporated both text as well as voice messaging options for people that are matched to communicate and set up that in-person meeting. We also did some research into UX for older adults and really prioritized simplicity when it came to the interface to make sure that it was friendly to both of our user groups. And lastly, our matching algorithm pairs individuals on the basis of geographic proximity as well as mutual interests. And moving into next steps, we are looking to conduct some user testing with older adults as well as college students and actually involve them in the design process. And also,
Hey guys, this is a really important problem, so thanks for building something. I'm curious how you thought about how interests were the most important criteria to match people. For example, maybe career mentorship, or similar ethnic backgrounds, or I don't know. There might be a wide range of things in terms of this demographic versus like we like the same food, like where that might be more relevant for a date, for example, versus in this case.
yeah, definitely. So I didn't get to mention this, but in the next steps, we were actually talking about incorporating other interests beyond food. We talked about art, music, games, as also great opportunities for these groups to bond together. So ideally, we'd like to expand it beyond food as well.
Just wanted to hear how much, if any, of the tech was built up for this in terms of a prototype.
So we mainly looked at third-party hosting services for the chat, and in terms of the machine learning algorithm that sits behind the interest, we kind of like started off with a very simple, making sure that the interest match, so a user can get very early on and match with someone, so they will still stay engaged with the application. And later on, the more he swipes on different interests, the more we build a profile for him and better match him with other people. So when they get together, they can talk about things that are a lot more relevant.
How do you guys imagine yourself recruiting your users on both ends of the demographic divide?
So it's actually built off the model of Tinder, where people who are really lonely at home just, I mean, imagine a lot of you use it, just sit at home and just open Tinder and try to like, oh, I feel lonely, maybe I can match with someone, I feel like someone likes me. And then basically, for older adults, it might be a little bit more difficult because they use it less, but we found that a lot of older adults do use their cell phones also for very simple games. So for them, just to say whether they like it or not is actually something that we thought they might engage with it more.
We're also interested in performing recruitment at universities and senior homes to try to get people in groups so they might be more interested in participating if their peers do.